One of my favorite movies of all time is Ferris Bueller's Day Off. It's about three high school students who skip school for a day full of adventures. The main characters are Ferris, his best friend Cameron, and his girlfriend Sloane. This part of the story, though, doesn't have much to do with Sloane, so bye bye, Sloane. At the end of the movie, Ferris and Cameron are returning an expensive vintage car that they stole, borrowed for the day. They prop the car up on jacks and drive it in reverse in order to hide the extra miles they put on the car. Unfortunately, they find out this does not work and they can't hide the extra mileage. The mathematical moral of the story is that distance can never be negative. In this lesson, we're going to learn about that concept that distance cannot be negative. And we call this an absolute value. So this is our value no matter which direction we go on a number line. Absolute value equations, this is what we're going to set up in algebra. Distance on the number line, we've already discussed that. And this time you're going to see that we could get multiple solutions to our equations. Let's start with this simple example. It says find a point 4 units away from 1 on the number line. So I'm going to write in x right there at 1. X marks the spot. From 1, I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 units away and put a point right there at 5. But it didn't say which direction, so I can also go the other direction on this number line. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this time I end up at -3. We call this absolute value. This represents the distance from any value on the number line regardless of direction. That is why there are always 2 points that are the same distance from any given point. So how can we show the example above as an equation? So the first thing you need to remember, if you don't, is that the absolute value symbol are these 2 straight vertical lines, and we put those around anything we want to represent the absolute value of. So absolute value is always a positive result. So anything inside those bars needs to become a positive answer. Now let's take a look at what the formula is here. We find the difference, so the difference means subtract, of a variable, so our variable here is x, from the starting point, and our starting point up here was 1, and then that's always going to equal the distance. Our distance had 2 directions to it, so we've got 2 equations now that show the 2 different directions. This first equation shows the 4 as being positive, so this is when we moved to the right. To the right 4 units. So when I solve this, draw my line down the equal sign, add 1 to both sides, and I get x equals 5. The second equation shows a -4. The negative is about the direction, not the value, not how many steps we moved. It just simply means that we move 4 to the left. Then I would solve this by adding 1 to both sides, and I can see I get x equals -3. So how does that compare to what I did on the number line in my original example? Well, remember on the number line, my 2 results were -3 and 5. -3 and 5. So how does it compare? The answers are the same, which means we now have an algebraic way of solving these problems.